So the first question, what has been the challenges when doing a sustainably sourced collection?
I think like one of the most reasonable issues that designers has when they are developing a collection, especially when they try to be sustainable, is they don't plan ahead when they are developing, making like design function. Yeah, I feel like to be sustainable nowadays, people are still generalizing in a way that it's all about the line you draw. From the line you draw to the final garment, there's many things involved. From the pattern cutting, the ways of the pattern cutting, the ways the patterns are putting together on for the production. Like once you develop in production, it's so hard to make a full collection with different patterns, different shapes, on like 2-3 different types of fabric to make it sustainable, to make like less waste. Then you need to think about like the amount of trimmings you're gonna need. Where do you source in those trimmings? Are they from waste industry? That is the designer that I like, Connor Ives. Connor Ives, that's the designer that actually it goes around the England, search for like for t-shirts, any kind of t-shirts, and the only thing he does, it's so simple, it's so smart. It's like he finds the sourcing the t-shirts, he cut them in half. He finds the small, the medium, the large sizes, and then he pulls them together. Stitch them together. Like there's a side which is black and white, and the other says American Lakers from the basketball. And he just only put those things together and it makes a dress.
Okay.
And the only thing he does is like, he doesn't even need to pattern cut because he's creating his own kind of
the extras.
The extras. It's still design because it's designing in a different way. It's not draping. It's more drape actually. It's like putting together smaller sizes or medium sizes.
It's like recycling.
It's amazing.
Recycled fashion,
and it was one of the finalists of the LVMH whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, you should see, like, it's very good, and he makes dresses out of simple things. That's a brilliant. That's what I call sustainable. Can be sustainable fashion. Less is more, and that's for sure in these kind of things. I'm sure it took a while, years to understand and to acknowledge that it doesn't need that much to make.
Okay.
So
one of the things you realized.
The greatest sustainable designers, their key is simplicity. I'm sure even like the ways I try to make less damage to the environment, I'm sure I have thousands of things that I still need to learn about it. It's not just about, it's about knowledge through the years. You need to try and error. It's a trial and error thing.
So the last question, what are the tips or advice you would like to give to a small business or a startup? Looking back at your journey so far from first starting fashion to currently.
In terms of like personally or really professionally?
Professionally. Because
I would
if you
say,
have any personal tips,
I think it's a bit of
like
both.
don't count on a personal life.
I think it's a bit of both because every time I finish work, I go home, I reflect through the day, what I have done, plan ahead things. Don't think you should think twice, but sometimes just go with the flow, just do things, just make it happen. And you will see if it's wrong, you have time to fix it or whatever, So it's just
In regards to a sustainable small business would it be to approach fashion in a slow fashion instead of
Yeah, also acknowledge yourself, like go and keep updated about what other designers do, because that's the way you learn about yourself and about the others too. You should actually see what the others are doing, not in a way of competition, but of way of improving yourself and learning. Because there's amazing people. There's amazing people out there doing amazing things, and I keep inspiring myself by seeing their work and how successful they are doing what they do. Whether it's the most simplistic thing or the more outrageous thing, So it's knowledge, and again,
so just keep educating yourself
Keep
and
educating
growing along
yourself.
with the industry.
because that's the way you move forwards. Don't think like you will always do things on your own and you don't need anyone, because that's not how a fashion industry works. Especially, you always need people, you always need to communicate, and the communication is the key also to sustainable fashion.